Hello everybody and welcome back to Parkasaurus, where we have spent the whole of last episode looking after our parasaurs. So they seem really happy at the moment. And the couple of episodes before then we were looking after the Stegosaurus and the Triceratops. So it seems to be like every episode or so we're getting a new dinosaur sorted out properly. And I like to have them sorted out properly because then they won't cause me trouble. So we're closed at the moment. We are nearly there with hearts. And we have quite a bit of science. So I can spend a bit of science on something. Sugar Lord, soda and pop. The longest running debate in history continues. Get a funnel cake, cinnamon funnel cake. And increase the desire for soda and pop by 1000%. Amazing. Okay, let's open for the day. And everything just seems to be running quite well. I'm making loads of money. I've got tons of money I can spend on the dinos if I want to. They don't seem to have much in the way of enrichment yet. And I could do with enriching over here because there's a few things that I haven't put in that they would probably quite like. So the first one being the ball feeders. Oh, maybe they do. Maybe I did put one in. I did put one in over there. I'll put one over here as well. And also a stump feeder. Pop a couple of those in. And we'll see if that enriches their lives. Enriches their little dino lives. They'll be so excited. Look at them running around so excited. Get them some food as well. Put in all these feeders. So they're looking quite happy. 69% happy. Could do with some more privacy. I don't know if the enrichment will go up if they can find the toys and play with them maybe a bit more. So you've just played with the toy. So are you happy with your enrichment? They're really not. See, the two packed in. So I think I maybe need to sort their pen out a little bit more so they can move a bit more. Seems like there's a few things that are making them get a bit stuck. So we'll go and do the expedition and then we'll have a look at why they're so stuck. Okay. That would be good just to find everything really. I can tell where a few things are already, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's dig down a bit more. That one. Now this will need a bit more careful digging. Four items left. I'm not really seeing where. Nope. So Sheila can just take some wild stabs where something might be. No, we're done. So there were 3 items left. We got quite a few items out, so I'm quite happy with that. I'm quite pleased. Turn home. We're looking for theropods, so go to my park and build things. Okay, so over here it seemed like there was some rocks and trees that were a little bit too close together and they were causing my dinos a few problems. They couldn't get places. Especially around here, they can't get to their ball very well. So I think I might move some of those rocks and things just a bit closer to the water's edge. So it's not in the way as much. Making very good profits at the moment. And we have enough to... oh, I went straight to the next day, but we've got enough to get the dino we want, the sauropods. know why you're suddenly moving. Can they get through there a bit better now? I think that bush could do with moving. Move it over there. Just gives them a little bit more space around here. They just seem to be really struggling for space. So I'm just going to move a few things just out of the way. So the dinos can just do their dino thing. Yeah, they like running around there a bit more now. Good, 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 good. My expedition has arrived already. Wow, that was fast. Okay, so we found quite a lot there. That would work quite well there. We need Sheilab to do these two. And this one. And probably this one and this one. You can do there. Try not to waste Sheilab's talents. Actually having somebody that can do that shape is really, really important. You might not realise it, but it is. Still got 8 items left. Oh no. Let's see if we can find them. Oh, there's 2. Straight off the bat, there's 3. Nothing particularly there. There's 1 more. Okay, I can see something there. Okay, Sheilab. Off you go. Go get them. Okay, well, we had 5 items left, but it's cool. We got quite a lot out of that. Let's open the food for the day. We've opened so much stuff with science that I just have not had a chance to put down in the park yet. We're making a fortune just off the few dinosaurs we have. But today it's going to all be about making a new dinosaur type. So I want to go to town and I want to see what kind of eggs I can make. I can have Velociraptors. I want Velociraptors. They're going to be small. Like the first small one I've got. Albertosaurus. They want to be in the swamp. They're theropods as well. Okay, cool. No, I want Velociraptors. Utterly want Velociraptors. They'll probably want lots of them in a space though. Oh, I need more gems. Hang on. I can afford loads, so it's cool. Okay, let's get back to town. I'm busy doing stuff. Back to my eggs. Okay, we're making Velociraptors over here. Out of chickens. Okay, so I need more footprints. So I've got like 4, so that's a good start. I'm going to make them a pen. It's going to have sand in it and stuff. Don't know what else they need, but I think they should be like somewhere in the middle here. I'll give them a nice big pen. I need to get rid of some of these because they're like right in the way of the path. We do not need them in the way of the path. I am kind of wondering whether maybe average visibility, whether a metal fence might be better for the Velociraptors, as they are possibly quite beastie beasts, you know. I'll give them a pen about so big. La la la. Okay, gonna put a little bit more pathway down. The guests and things can get past there. The pens in this are huge. Absolutely massive. I want a little gateway in there as well. So I need to place some sandy tiles this time, which would be quite nice to have because they're a bit different. And then I'm going to have to hatch one, or maybe a few, just to see what they like. Because, as I say, there's nothing telling me what they like. Maybe back in the egg shop it'd tell me a little bit more about them. So Velociraptor, sand, desert, small. Okay, that's as much as I'm going to be able to find out. They like a desert. So let's see if that is desert. It is at the moment, so they're quite happy in just this flat desert land. The biodiversity is really bad. Okay. None of these trees like where they are, so let's just get rid of these trees. So I can actually tell about the biodiversity a bit before I put the animals in. That's quite good. But you can't really... Well, it tells you the size, but it's really hard to tell what the size actually is because it doesn't actually say. I don't think it does anyway. Does it say? Oh, it does say 2,058 square feet. Right. So if I go back to the shop, to the egg shop, does it tell me how many feet they need? So this is for Velociraptor. No, it doesn't tell me the size that they need until I hatch one. Okay. That sucks. Wish I knew. I imagine, though, that they're quite small dinos, so you just have to have a bit of a guesswork, really, don't you? Where's all my eggs? Oh, I see them. Velociraptors, go! Okay, so we've got a delivery. We need to go and buy some meat for them when they hatch. So at the end of the day, I'll go buy them some meat. So we need to give them some meat feeders. Dotted around the place. They probably need some... Yeah, that would be good enrichment for them to have like a ribcage feeder. But we do need to go and get them some meat in the daily delivery. We'll start with 10. We'll buy a few. Well, it's the end of the day as well. And we can already research sauropods. Hurrah! And the forest pack. And the party pack too. And the meat barbecue. Carcass feeder. Well, that'll be good for my new guys. Which are going to be my first meat eaters. At least I think they are. I think they are. I hope they are. I'm sure velociraptors eat meat. Employee Cronin is level 6. Oh, very nice. Well done, Cronin. Do much with science at the moment. Butter chef, maybe. Shade pack. Science learn to. TV. No, we're going to do TV tomorrow, maybe. Master chef. Ah, rare gem. That'll be another one soon. Fantastic. That'll be better dinosaurs. Bigger and better dinosaurs. We certainly are not hurting for money. Guests all seem quite happy. Okay, come on, little eggs. Let's go. Okay, they're filling up all the meat feeders. And the eggs are just slowly... Okay, maybe the meat delivery is a different delivery to the plant delivery? I'm not sure. Come on, little guys. I want to see you. I want to name people after you. Or name you after people. I don't know whether you want to be males or females. I seem to have had a very male-heavy park so far. So it's time for some girls. But you notice that each type of... each different type is male or female, you see. So... looks like these guys are male as well. So they've gone and eaten some meat. Oh, they look quite happy. The social is good. Okay, 4 is good for them then. They're very healthy. Could use more enrichment. They need more privacy. And more rocks. Okay. Didn't really do much with the biodiversity yet, did I? Oops. We can sort that now, it's cool. So we've got some sandy rocks in here. Maybe some like clusters of rocks. That would make it look a little bit more realistic, I think. More rocky clusters. Okay, it looks like we've got a good amount of rock there, so that's fantastic. Let me get some bushes in as well. No, let's do trees first, actually. Palm trees! Oh, yay! And acacia. Oh, they'll look really nice. There's some acacia in there. We'll get a few little palm trees around. They actually need quite a lot of palm trees. Apparently they do need some water for them, so I'll have to put in a couple of pools just to make sure. Okay, I've maybe gone a bit over the top now, but never mind. Let's do bushes. Oh, let's get some cactuses in here. Oh, it's gonna look awesome. Okay, done. So again, I'm just going to put tiny amounts of water in because we don't want it getting too grasslandy or savanna-y. Put a little like oases around the place. Literally just one water tile at a time. There! Velociraptors, go! And they seem like quite happy little chappies anyway. Okay, so we can now have the party pack. A toy bell for enrichment. Yes! This one is a... oh, the metal fence and space glasses. Mud pack. Magnolia and a different sort of couple of different trees. Large dino friends. That's where we're going to be getting somewhere. Vegetarian level asparagus. Even better feeders. I feel like maybe I should be crafting my pens a little bit more carefully though. Like, I don't know. There's something to be said about the randomness of them, but I feel like I could make them a bit better if I wanted to. Okay, so what have we got left? We can't buy the mud pack. Need to save up a little bit more. We're getting quite a way through the tree though. Okay, let's have a look at my little Velociraptors and see how they're doing. How you doing? 65% happy. You just need a bit of privacy and we might need to get another vet actually because that might be very useful. Considering we just got like 4 new dinosaurs and we haven't got any new vets yet. You're very able. You're fast. Let's hire you as well. Lovely. Which feeder can't you refill? I'm not sure which one. I don't know which one's is that my meat delivery? That doesn't belong in the desert apparently. Okay, lovely. I don't want to mess with the terrain too much here because otherwise it will become... well, actually it could be quite rugged and we could still... it would still be a desert even if it was rugged. But it's grassland or savanna depending on whether it's flat or not. So actually, why don't we do a little bit of terraining things up in around here, so it just looks a little bit more interesting. It's looking a bit pants right now, isn't it? So just move a bit across here. A bit more in the middle. Alright, I need to flatten that out a bit. It looks pants again. Pants being the operative word. Then we can maybe just elevate the terrain a little bit more around here. Rather than being a bit over the top with it. But I think that looks like a more interesting pen, personally. I don't know about you guys, but I think that's a bit more interesting. This one's interesting because it's got so much water. But I think this one needed a bit more oomph. I might have some even with like a big mountain in the middle and stuff like that. Have a bit of a big feature. Delilah is overwhelmed by the lack of privacy. Ah, right. Privacy grass for the new dinos. And then we'll name them. I feel like I'm getting quicker at getting everything sorted for them nowadays. Although I'm not doing very well at finding the privacy grass, am I? Try and make it a bit more natural looking. Although it is all going to be square no matter what eventually, so. Got a big load of privacy grass there. So there, hopefully Delilah is hiding in the privacy grass. A couple of them having a go at the fence, but I think they'll be okay. I think they'll be good. Once they have a bit more privacy. Once they actually bother to go to the grass. They are speedy little nippers, aren't they? Wow. Go on, you speedy nipper. Oh, they're happy with their social. Really happy. We could give them some little tiny dino pens as well. Haha, tiny dino pens. Exhibits, tiny. A carcass feeder. Oh, you would enjoy that, wouldn't you? Oh. Okay, we're done. We've gained lots of hearts. Let's open the mud pack. Gives me more different trees for desert, grassland and savanna. Okay. With a swamp, tundra and alpine. Fantastic. And then we're going to start looking at the bigger dinos, large dino friend, things like that. So I'm not actually looking, well, I maybe should be looking for sauropods ready for next time. I think we did really well with the raptors, the Velociraptors. Amazingly well. What have we got in science? Like, this game kind of started off quite slowly, but it's actually starting to really pick up speed. Okay, so I'll try and get rare gems unlocked as well pretty soon. I don't know. I wish I knew what a blimp would do. Why is a radio so far behind TV as well? That's a bit crazy. But there's a lot of things I can put in my park now to make more money, but it's kind of like I'm making so much money. I don't know how well balanced this really is because it's making so much money. I can't even make it any harder. These little guys seem quite happy. Check. No food to refill that. So, delivery of plants. I'm just going to go get some more meat from the shop. Maybe give them a little bit more. Maybe 20. Maybe they're quite hungry. Okay, lovely. One thing about the game not having a really high difficulty level, though, is that it's not going to be horrendous to play if you're just wanting a chill game. So that is a nice part of it. Right, I want to give these guys some more enrichment in their cage. So I want to give them the carcass feeder. Pop it over here, maybe. I also want to give them some little shelters for tiny dinos. Medium dino, small dino. Small dino, you have a little shelter over here or something. In the corner. Little shelter in the corner there. I have a little tiny shed over here as well. Oh, that's a big shed. Hang on. Medium dino. Oh, a little stump shelter. Why don't we have one of those? A stump shelter up there, look. You can go and just sleep in there. Do your raptor business in there. And actually, no, not your raptor business. Do your raptor stuff in there. There, that's looking quite good now. I like this. I think I like my raptor pen the best, possibly. How are you guys feeling for your enrichment? Still a bit pants for you as well, isn't it? So we've got the toy ball. Yay! Everyone gets a toy ball. Enrichment is really the problem here. I don't know whether it's a case of number of enriched things or what, but generally they're okay. They're fairly happy. I love how speedy they are though. Did you put the ball in the pool? I like playing with it. Still a bit short on meat. Oh, okay. We'll try and give you as much as possible. Okay, well I think now is probably the time to start looking. We won't have it this episode, I don't think, but to start looking at the sauropods. Because it looks like the raptors are totally happy. I could hatch a few, well, I could hatch a few Albertosaurus if we wanted. Oops. Or we could start looking at the really big dinos, which are really cool. Right, I want to go back into the egg shop. I want to make some decisions here. So, we've got a lot of different things. We've got the Oviraptor, which we need some rare gems for, so we can't make that anyway. Uncommon gem, we could make the Albertosaurus. We've got Velociraptors, we're happy with that. Shantungosaurus. Shantungosaurus. Yeah, Shantungosaurus, I think that's how you say it. So that's a swamp dweller. Possibly similar to the ones we've already got though. Parkasaurus. It's another kind of Triceratops styly one that lives in the savannah. Spinosaurus, which is another kind of raptor-y style one, but it is very large. Quite a few that we can do with uncommon gems as well. We've unlocked uncommon gems, but we really haven't unlocked half the stuff. Wow. Ankylosaurus, Brachios. I want a large dino. I want a large dino, and I think the sauropods tend to be large. I mean, there is a large, there's a Spinosaurus, which is a large. That's got a T-Rexy kind of look to it, hasn't it? You need a lot of theropod stuff, though. Like, is there a basic... Small, medium... Medium. There's not a lot of large ones, you see. Sauropod. Seismosaurus. I think that would be good because that's a long neck. I think you guys are looking for long necks. I think you guys want some long necks. We've got Brachios. They're uncommon gems. So if we get 4 skulls and 1 footprint, I can get a Brachiosaurus. I think we want to work on that next, don't we? Yes. So let's go for sauropods. No. I'm gonna go find them. Next day. There's nothing else that I can make at the moment. But what I can do is to try and pre-prepare a large pen. It's going to have to be huge. I'll probably have it quite large and I'll have it wrapping around the... Yeah, these guys. In like an L shape. I think that would be cool. So let's get some paths in to start with. Oops. I messed up that path. Oh no, I'm messing up everything. All the paths are getting messed up. Okay, so it's going to be like that. It's going to be rather huge because I think they will need a place that is rather huge. I'll give them a metal fence as well. May as well. Oh no, that looks a bit... Ew. Delivery? Okay, so what I want to do is draw a big old fence. But I kind of think I want the path to be quite wide as well around here. So let's just double widen it. If that's even a word. Probably isn't. We'll have it double wide. Then we'll get a nice big fence in. All the way around. And this is going to be my sauropods. I can only imagine they're going to need a massive pen. So I'm just going to pull it to the... Oh, no, no. Okay, whatever. We'll do that. Did I run out of money or something? Oh no, there was a tire in the way. Okay, destroy. Destroy anything that will be in my way. Including that tree. Everything's in my way. One more. There we are. Some nice big enclosure. And that's going to be for my big, massive dinos. My expedition has arrived in the portal room. I would like to get lots of stuff. So I can actually hatch a sauropod. I would be so happy. Okay, there's a couple of skulls. Good look around. There's something. There's nothing. Ah, it's the end of the day. Ah! No, I want to go back to my expedition. I'm in the middle of something here. Just quickly dig that out. And we'll just spot check a few places. Ah, there we are. 1, 2. Oh, could have had another skull, but I ran out of points. There's a lot left actually. So let's go back to the egg shop and see how we're doing for we can get a Seismosaurus. So that's clearly the... We need one more footprint and we could have a Brachiosaurus, or we could just have a Seismosaurus. It is a large animal though. It's sandy, so it would kind of go... It would go a bit with the Velociraptors actually. I think. So why don't we start another expedition to get more, just in case it needs to herd. I think they quite often need friends. They might just need 2 of them, but I hope I've given them enough room. Create a Seismosaurus. See, there's not many fossils compared to like the gems. So it's obviously it's a combination of fossils and gems. So you need to keep looking for all of the different ones. But I'm particularly looking for sauropods at the moment because I want to have a sauropod. So we've had Ceratopsia, Ornithopoda, Theropoda, and Sauropoda. So we've had Stegosaurus. So it's only the Ankylosaurus now that we've got to actually unlock. And once we have, it's going to be pretty awesome, I think. Let's have a look at the hearts and see if we can unlock it. Nearly, I think. But that's the last type of dino that we can unlock there. That's pretty cool. Yeah, we'll wait one more day and do that. Next day. Let's go and put our egg down. Right, it wants a desert, so let's definitely make it a desert terrain at least. And sort out the biodiversity, because we can do that ahead of time. Making a rather large enclosure for it, but it's cool. Hope we don't run out of space. None of these things like sand. So I think I actually need the bulldozer. To do multiples, because otherwise it's going to take me forever to get rid of them all. Get rid of the tires as well. I don't know, unless tires are like enrichment. I hope they're not. That's where I try and get rid of a tree and end up blowing a hole in my fence. These little tiny dead trees are really fiddly. Super fiddly. Okay, that's looking good. Except for those tires. Delete them. Right, that's looking good now. So I need now to make sure that the biodiversity in here is decent. And I'm going to do that with... I'm going to be a little bit more careful about it now. Because I'm actually getting to the point where I'm realising that I can do this ahead of time. Which I didn't realise before so much. Oh well. Unlock that by researching the sand pack in the heart tree. Can I unlock the sand pack? Thought I had. The expedition has arrived. Mud pack. Oh no, I hadn't done sand pack. I hadn't done more guard security in sand pack. There we are. Help me with the little enclosure there, make it a bit nicer. So let's have a little look, shall we, at the scenery for the biodiversity. So we can have sphenophids under bushes. We can have ironwood trees as well. Mesquite tree. They look quite nice. So I'd maybe give it like a tiny little pool, actually, of water. So I put a little bit of the water in ahead of time. So maybe just a little tiny splash of water like that. Maybe just like that or something. And then just nicely pop in the scenery. Ancient monkey puzzle tree. Amazing. Sorry, it had to be done. Okay, so we've got a few of these acacia trees. They look quite nice. Put that around their pool as well. Gonna need a few more though. So we'll have a few palm trees around here. Oh, I'm trying to be all like good about this. We have 3 super happy dinos. How did that happen? I have no idea. Alright, trees. We're back to trees. Putting some palm trees in here. The place is going to be like the Copacabana or something. I wasn't expecting that one to go that way, never mind. So I'm basically going to have some kind of like bits that look a bit like a desert oasis. Sort of dotted around, and then the rest is going to be quite clear. I'm hoping that the tiny amount of water I'm using for it won't be too bad. So maybe just a little sort of square pool here. I need to raise the terrain there. That sucks there. No, elevate it. Elevate the terrain. Cool. So that's a nice little pool there, and we're going to put a few trees around it again. Again, maybe like just for show, pop a big acacia in the corner, and then oh, that wasn't an acacia. That's an oak tree. What the silly shit up. Okay, an acacia tree in the corner just for like for show there. Maybe a mesquite tree. And then maybe some large palm trees, some larger ones, and some smaller ones. Small palm trees, maybe. Just little ones to go around the edge. I mean, some of these enclosures I could put little rivers around and things like that, but doesn't that look just so much nicer with just like little outcroppings of palm trees and stuff? And then I could put them like large enclosures and things in. Like, let's have a look at the biodiversity again. So we're starting to get there with the trees. I could put a few bushes around as well. So have some cactuses and things kind of like in the middle. They could just be dotted a little bit. Oh, okay. Even cactuses apparently need some water. So I'll dot them, and I'll put a couple of dots of water in the cactus sort of patch. I'll put them in a big patch. I hope this looks good. Maybe some evergreen shrubs kind of around here. They're just really kind of trying to design their little area to make it look a bit more natural. Pop a couple of little bits of water there, and that's going to help the cactuses. Did well today. Next day. I'm still like designing this. I've still got my egg like in there. Oh, I should do my expedition. There's too much to do. Got lots here. Lots and lots. I'm not bothered about the feeder, sorry. Right, if I can do anything with the other shapes, then I should. She-Lab is running out of shapes. Ah, that's wrong. I can't believe I ran out of... That one got destroyed, I think. Oh, well, there wasn't much I could do about that. I can maybe grab that one. Okay, that will have to do. We got a few. We've got quite a few there. Some good sauropods. I might be able to get another sauropod egg. Oh, we can get a Brachiosaurus now, apparently, can we? Well, I'll get a second Seismosaurus first. And then I'll maybe set up another sauropod one for getting some Brachios. Right, so what are we doing with the no food to feed to fill the feeder then? Oh, those are a little bit water. Struggling for water, are we? Over there. I have one water tile. There you go. Like I say, I'm just trying to make a few pools over here that maybe make a little bit more sense. Don't want it to be too wet, but I don't want the plants to suffer either too much. Get a few of these guys in here as well, in amongst the cactuses. So it's more like there's more just like different areas now for these guys in this massive pen they've got. Getting there a bit more for bushes now. Put some of those saguaros around here, around the edge of the pool. The dinos don't seem to want to play in the water much anyway. So it's a good way to kind of get more bushes and trees in. What I might do is put some desert privacy grass around here as well. Privacy grass doesn't seem to worry too much about where it is, which is quite nice. There's some sandy privacy grass like around here. Oops. Okay, had a good day today. I really just come to see dinosaurs like Waldo. Who's Waldo? Have we not renamed all the Triceratops? Probably not. Anyway, where was I? I get so rudely interrupted, don't I? Just trying to make a nice kind of private area around this pool for my big dinosaurs. Big dinosaurs need big privacy, I guess. Oops, kind of overdid that. Maybe I can delete it with the bulldozer. No food to refill this feeder. Why are there never any meat deliveries? I have huge amounts of meat deliveries. I'm sure I do. I'm tier 17 apparently. Yay, going to level. Okay. I wanted to delete something, but I've been shoved over here. Okay, I was trying to delete this grass. Maybe I could put a path over it again. That's exactly what I can do. Okay, I like that. I like the privacy grass in there. That looks pretty cool, actually. I'm making them quite a good pen, and I'm making it ahead of time as well. So it's not going to be all like, oh my goodness, I've got nothing for them. Which is what I normally do. This is going to look good, this one. Little oasis areas are going to look nice. Right, let's have a look at the biodiversity now. We still don't have enough rocks. And we're only about halfway there with the trees. Which sucks. We need loads more trees. Those look nice in amongst the palm trees, actually. They make it look a bit different. A bit of a different colour. Oh, do they count as trees? Because they're tiny and that's good. a bit more water in there, I think. I don't know if I'm now making this look bad. Not sure. Took some more big palm trees in. Never go wrong. More of these guys. They're good. Let's get some water in there. Lovely. Okay, so it's still poor biodiversity. I could still do with maybe just getting this patch over here sorted out with some scenery. So let's get a couple of these mesquite. A mesquite tree in there looks quite nice. A nice big acacia tree just to... Some little coconut trees. Oh, lovely. Pop a few of them around. Oh, we're good for trees now. Yay! There's no food for the feeder again. I'm just gonna buy enough meat to like sink a battleship. Unless it's a... Let's just have like 100 of these. Just in case it happens to be... I'm pretty sure it's the meat feeder that is the problem. So we'll get that up to 40 or something. Some of it, they're only tiny little dinos. Shouldn't need that much. I think I want some terrain adjustment as well. I'll make that place really cool. I don't even know if they need it this big, but they've got like a little mountain range thing going on. With little deserts and... Yeah. Little mountains going on. So we've got enough trees now. We still need rocks. I'm going to add them later. I'm more concerned about the trees and bushes to start with, and then we'll go for rocks in a minute. So we get some more of these saguaros. We're not far off. It's around the edge of the river. I mean, in a place where it can have a bit more wetland, I might actually even do that and put a river straight through their pen. That'd be really cool. Okay, we just need the rocks now, so we'll just put a bit more privacy grass around here. I like the idea of having the privacy grass around the oasis area. I think they'll be very happy here. It's nice and rugged. It's got like some little places for them to camp out. Let's see if we can put a large shelter in, or whatever. We don't have them yet. I will try and unlock them if I can. Large shelters, please. If I can. Large dino friends. Large shelters for them. And this is before their eggs have even been put down. I'll put their eggs down while I put the shelters in, actually. So we're going through the fresh meat like crazy. They don't have any feeders. I think these guys are herbivores. Yes. So we need some big old vegetable feeders. All around the place as well, because you know they need maybe some balls around there as well for enrichment. It's a couple of stump feeders maybe. And then let's see if we can put down some large shelter, a large log shelter. Plenty of room in here. Barn shelter. These are all their sleepy places. Yay! Okay, so we've got the two of them. Is this the Velociraptors again? Do you do nothing but eat? I don't even know if we're getting a proper delivery for them. Like, I'm getting the vegetable delivery and I don't seem to be getting the meat one. Is that... Oh, meat and plants. Good, good, good. That's better. Apparently I also need a bit of water somewhere. Okay, 15,000 today. That was good. We've got so much money though that I don't even know what to do with it. 2 super happy dinos. Yay, 19 hearts. Yay, I've got 114 hearts sat there. So let's unlock the Ankylosaurus. Okay, and I will hatch these guys before I finish the episode. It'll be a long episode, but I'll hatch them. I want to see what they look like. I want to see how big they're going to get. I want to see if they're happy. Velociraptors look like they're having a good time. Playing with their ball. Okay, we're ready. Hello. You look very beautiful. Okay. They need more in their exhibit. And they need to have some food. Okay, so I'll try and get them a friend. I think they need one more. I think they'll need to have 3. They're happy with the size. But we need some more rocks in here. We'll do that next time. So next time I'll get them another friend and we'll get more rocks. But this is how big they are when they're babies. This is the baby ones of them. So I imagine they're going to get quite large. So I'm glad I built them a nice big pen. Oh, they seem very happy in there. They've got good privacy. I did a good job with this place, I think. I think this is a nice area for them. This is the most pleased I've been with a pen so far, actually. So I will name them, and I will name some more of the Velociraptors next time, and then we'll have a look at what other kind of creatures we can get in here. I mean, I'm kind of thinking I am using a lot of space up. We do have more, but I'm using a lot of space. I don't know if they actually needed that much space. Because as much as these guys need a lot of space, there's only like... There's not many of them. So what I might try and do is maybe I'll like divide off a section of this and see if they're still happy. Waldo is overwhelmed with lack of privacy. Well, everyone has enough privacy. You just got to find it. But that's going to be it from me for today. So I hope you enjoyed the episode. I hope you enjoyed getting some long necks in here. They look really happy, actually. They look like they're having a whale of a time in there. So yes, I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, then please do leave me a like below. If you'd like to see more Parkasaurus, please subscribe and I'll let you know when the videos are out. I hope to see you next time. In the meantime, please look after yourselves and keep being awesome.